this is QQ and welcome to our first episode of Q's Beauty Lab, and in this series we're going to unbox beauty products and share some tips and tricks on how we apply makeup, our skincare routine, but it's not just only about facial, it could be our hairs, nails, legs, armpits, so everything. You guys can also send us questions and we can have like a Q&A discussion together. And we came up with a lot of subjects to share with you guys, so stay tuned for that in the future. So a few months ago, we received these products from a Korean cosmetic brand called Klavuu, which is also available in America. So we received these products to test it out for you guys. So here we are after a few months of using it. We want to share some of our experience with you guys and also give you some of the tips. So there are 3 subjects that we want to go over in this episode, and number 1 is a night care routine, the second is a cleansing routine, lastly number 3 is few steps that we do before we apply makeup. So this is Divine Pearl Serum Mist, which we spray on our face before putting any sunblocks or foundations to give that very last need of hydration before we put any type of makeup on our face. So funny story, when we first received this product, I was testing this on my face with my eye closed and I was like, why is this not working? And then I realized because the particles are so small, almost like a fog, I wasn't able to feel it at all. That's how small the particles are, and the smaller the particles are, the easier they get absorbed into our pores. Right after the mist, we apply this klavuu UV protection and CD diffuser, and this one comes in SPA 50+ and PA+++. By the way guys, we recommend using sunblocks that are PA+++ because the more plus there are, the better it is. So at first when I applied it, it was very oily, so I was like, what the heck? But then as I was rubbing it, it was becoming quite velvety, I guess. So it's somewhere between a velvet finish and a dewy look. As you see it on my hand, the product is quite liquidy and it seems oily at first, but as you rub onto it, it gradually creates a semi-velvet finish. So this is an Ample Sun Glow BB Balm. So this is not a cushion, so it has more thicker texture and it has more coverage than the normal cushion. So what I was really impressed about this BB Balm is that unlike other BB cushion, this one has very detailed mesh so that when you pump it out and apply it on your skin, you don't get these chunks of solution, and it will also apply evenly throughout your skin. Because this product has an ample in it, it doesn't create that matte finish look but more of a dewy finish look. We never use concealer on our makeup routine, so as a person who never used a concealer, we were quite satisfied with the coverage. But for those of you who use concealer on your daily makeup routine to hide imperfections or dark circles, we recommend to use concealer before using this product to give a full satisfaction of the coverage. Yeah. So now let's jump into a cleansing routine. So for our cleansing routine, there are always 3 steps that we do, and the first one is facial cleansing wipes. You don't really have to go through this step, it's more of a personal preference, but we just like to do it because we just hate the way how the eye makeup smears all over our face when we jump immediately into a cleansing oil. So one of the tips that we want to give you guys is don't rub it on your eyes, but gradually press it and then wipe it, because the skin around your eyes are one of the most delicate skin on your face. Also, they say the skin around your eye is the first area where people show signs of aging, so you want to treat it as gently as possible. So the second step is to use this cleansing oil from Klavuu. And one thing I really like about this cleansing oil is that despite this is an oil, it washes off really easily in water. You know how some oil cleansing products, how many times you wash it, they still feel oily? Well, this one doesn't do that. The last step is using this cleansing foam, and here goes another tip. Always create a foam on your hand first and then start rubbing around your face. This way your hands will create less friction against your face. Usually after the foam cleansing, we always wipe our face once more to make sure that all the residues are out. And this time when we tried with the cotton wipes, there was nothing on it. So I'm very satisfied with these 2 products. So here is some trial and error story. So when we first received these products, we started using twice a day, so every morning and at night. But then we started forming so much grease on our face, almost to the point that you can fry an egg on top of our face. And we were also forming a lot of whiteheads. So we asked our mom, who used to be a skincare specialist in the past, and she told us that these products, especially the creams one, are too dense and rich for our oily skin, especially during this hot season. So here is another tip. For people with oily skin like ours, we recommend using it only once a day, and it does not matter whether it will be a morning routine or a night routine. For us, we prefer to use it as a night routine. because we tend to create more oils during the days. And we also feel like these products really regenerate and nourishes our skin while we're in sleep. So for morning routines, we use other products but in less thicker and oily in terms of solutions compared to the klavuu. So let's recap. Based on our experience, we definitely recommend klavuu skincare products for people with dry skin to use it all 4 seasons. But for people like us who have oily skins, we recommend to use it only once a day during the hot seasons. But when the winter comes, weather becomes dried up, we definitely can switch up to using twice a day. So there are 4 klavuu skincare products that we want to share with you guys, and the first one is this Revitalizing Pearl Treatment Toner. The texture is not liquidy but slightly sticky, so you can already guess that it's a quite dense solution for oily skin people like us. So 1 or 2 drops will be enough for us. With only a few drops, we can already feel how moisturizing the product is. So after the toner, we jump right into the facial mask, and this step we don't do it every day. We only do it during the night when we feel like we need that extra boost of hydration. The mask is very thin and light, so it really sticks on your face very well, and maybe because the pearl is one of the ingredients, my complexion seems really even and bright after using it. After the mask, we use this special divine pearl serum, and look how the solution actually looks like a real pearl. The solution is very silky and smooth, and although it felt a bit oily in the beginning, by the end the finished texture was somewhere between dewy and matte, and the product felt very light on my skin. So next is an eye cream, and we don't really use this for eye care but more for the purpose of brightening ability. Like we mentioned before, the skin around our eyes are the most delicate, so use your ring fingers to dab it around your eyes very gently, because they say these ring fingers are the weakest finger out of your 5 fingers. This looks really inappropriate. The last product is called Enriched Divine Pearl Cream, which is basically a moisturizing cream. And on the label, it says it's for all skin types, but for all the oily skin viewers out there, we recommend to use only once a day because the small amount goes a long way, and it's more advantage for you during the hot season like today. So grab a little bit amount and then spread it all around your face as if you want to hold and conceal those moistures. Once I'm all done, my face looks more rejuvenated and regained back its elasticity after being under hot sun and impurities from outside. So that's the end of our first episode of Q's Beauty Lab, and we hope you gave a good amount of information to learn about the klavuu's product, and we hope our tips kind of helped you along the way. So if you want to learn more about their products, we'll put the link to their website in the description box below. And if there's any other subject that you guys want us to include in our Beauty Lab series, please leave it at the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe and give thumbs up to this video, and we will see you guys again in our next lookbook video. Bye!
Into your eyes, I can't find you. I don't know what happens in the club.